the individual numbers from England at the moment, but we do, as you mentioned, have a situation from Scotland because they updated us over an hour ago now. We know that deaths in Scotland have increased by 46, taking their total now to 172, lower than the day before, but we know because the day before when there was that increase of 50 that actually Nicola Sturgeon, she said...
In big crowds of people in the first few days of the lockdown, and then in some isolated beauty spots, say on Exmoor, we've seen some crowds around car parks, queues to get in and out of car parks. That means more people on the roads, potentially breaking down, stopping in garages. We're just trying to use common sense to interpret these guidelines. And
So here we are. April 2020 is setting New World Order on his track. Empty parking lots, shops filled with customers just a few weeks ago, now are empty and closed. On the entrance doors, we can read the notes about the reason they are shut: coronavirus. On the streets, I can see people wearing masks because they are scared to breathe without it. People are queuing in front of those shops which are still operational, hoping that they will find more stock on the shelves. I have decided to ask people how they coping with this situation.
I think what we found is it's reassuring because whilst we are behind the counter, the customers when they come in, they're exercising the social distancing. So it's not that we have to tell them to do things, they're just kind of complying by it themselves, and that takes a lot of pressure off us. And other than that, you know, we're here to serve the community. Post office is an essential requirement, so we're happy to be here and we're taking our own precautions as well. And so really we just hope to come out of this, and we hope everybody else comes out of this just perfect.
How did coronavirus affected you, like personally, like in private life?
Yeah, personally it has done it. There's no denying it. We're all very anxious, we're all pretty stressed. In many ways you appreciate those the small things in life more. So we've decided to close our shop earlier, so we close at 5:30 instead of 8 o'clock. So when we go home, we rush home and spend lots of time with the kids. Before we didn't have that, and now we're making the very most of it, so yeah.
So in your opinion, that's something good?
It's something very positive, and I think there's going to be lots of positives. Obviously there's going to be lots of negatives, and we all know what they are, but I do think, and I do hope, that the positives that come out from this, we can all hold on to them forever, you know, and to make the most of them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next destination I have chosen is Roscoe, Woodside.
Well, we just got to meet the demands of the people. Who you got it to get it, and we'll go out our way to get it. Sometimes it's very hard to get stock nowadays. But that's life, isn't it?
That's true.
Next day you have nothing, some day you have plenty.
So do you predict that when it's gonna finish this whole chaos?
I don't think anyone can. It's not a thing anyone could determine. Even the government can't determine that one. But it'll all go back to normal.
Okay,
Things always happen in the world that you can't understand.
So you're very optimistic on this matter?
Oh yes, every time. You've got to be optimistic.
This is the key to survive, yeah?
I don't know. I just carry on. If it's there, it's there. If it's not there, well, you can do without it. You've either got lunch and tea or you don't have anything, then you go without.
How is coronavirus affecting you as a delivery driver?
Right, so most of the restaurants are closed, so we don't get too many orders. So from a financial point of view, things are not going very well. And yeah, that's everything.
I know that you're working in Sainsbury. Could you tell me more or less how that situation with coronavirus is affecting you?
So normally we'd be really busy. We'd typically have kind of a lot of customers coming in. At the moment we really don't have anybody coming in the store. I work 8-hour shifts. I'll be lucky if I see at least 60 people coming into the shop. The streets are really quiet, so business is quite slow. So it's really just a kind of case. Most times we're not really doing anything, it's just cleaning the shop. And as you can see, kind of out and about, there's really nobody here, so it's very slow. Really.
When do you predict it's gonna finish?
The whole thing, 5-6 weeks.
5-6 weeks.
Yeah,
I heard like quarantine is supposed to be for 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, I think depending on how it goes, if it's a case that it stays as severe, probably about 6 months. But I'm hoping it's about 6 weeks. But it's one of those things, you just kind of have to wait and see what happens.
Okay, thank you very much and have a nice day.
You too, sir.
Personally, I really miss this town from that time when streets has been filled with people. I never thought that I would witness worldwide pandemic quarantine. No one knows what the future will bring. We only can guess how this place will look after this apocalyptic time pass. For now, all we can do is to adapt into this new situation we're all in. From my side, I want to wish everybody good luck.
It's gonna go back to. I mean, I hope it's gonna go back to normal.